What was fucking awesome as a kid, but sucks as an adult? Capri Suns for some reason and Mountain Dew is like literally drinking acid water mixed with sharpened thumbtacks. Teenagers. As a kid, teenagers are the coolest and you cannot wait to be one. As an adult they are just stupid brats. Sometimes when a group of teenagers is walking towards me in the street, I feel just like back when I wasn't a teenager yet and a group of teenagers was walking towards me in the street. LMAO, this is so accurate. I felt less intimidated by cool teens as an extremely uncool teen than I do now as an ordinary adult. Going to the mall. I used to like browsing stores, but now I just want to get what I need and go. Losing a tooth? Oh yes. Can you imagine running around showing your family, look, I lost a tooth? Doesn't it make me look adorable? And when you are a kid, a lost tooth makes you money. $. As an adult, it costs you way more than all the money the tooth fairy ever gave you. Waking up in another place than you fell asleep. Not to get sappy, but I used to love when my dad would carry me into my bed after falling asleep in the car or on the couch. I would wake up when he was carrying but pretend to be asleep. It was such a nice feeling. He walked out on us right after my baby brother was born. My mom became pretty jaded and emotionally distant and would just drag him into bed whenever he fell asleep because she did not feel like carrying him to bed. I used to make it a point to carry him into his crib as gently as 12-year-old me could. Hope the little dude had that feeling too despite being in a broken home. Reminds me when I was younger. My older brother would carry me to bed as my dad had a bad back and I was very much my brother's little princess. Unfortunately he got with a woman who was mentally unwell and he hasn't spoken to us for over 15 years. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time 30 years so I could snuggle my tiny face into his shoulder. Sometimes I fall asleep on the couch and my GF moves me to the bed, but I'm so far out of it I don't realize what's happening. When I wake up next to her in bed the next morning, I feel happy and comfortable. Edit, I walk to bed with my eyes closed. She directs me and gives me words of encouragement. It's not really fun for her. She says Sleepy Alfaldashuzli is an asshole. Eating large quantities of candy in a single sitting. Getting mail. I remember every day begging my parents if I got mail. I had pen pals. I got so excited when something came for me. Now I dread going to the mailbox because all that will be there are bills. Spinning in circles. I try to do that now while holding my little one and I do about 2 spins before I'm lightheaded and dizzy as a drunk. The thought of being an adult/growing up. Being an adult is having this conversation less and less frequently until you lose contact with them entirely. Hey, you doing anything for your birthday? Nah, I gotta work. Might do something that weekend, you wanna swing by? Sorry, I have to work. No worries, I understand. Sorry I couldn't get you anything, had a doctor's appointment, low on cash right now. It's fine, you know I don't expect anything. I wish we could hang out sometime. Same. Just been so busy lately, when I have a moment free from work I'm just too tired for much of anything. Yeah, I feel that. Man, remember the good old days? Yeah, oh, sorry. Gotta go. Talk to you next week. Only if I'm not dead, haha. Staying awake till 2 in the morning as a teen/young adult, yeah baby. The possibilities are endless. Staying awake till 2 in the morning as a 40-something, this is gonna hurt in the morning. No pain. I could fall down, scrap my knee and cry for like 1 minute and then get back up and ride a bike, or play tag or whatever. Now, I fall down. I am staying down and may need life alert. I have to take Advil, put my knee up with ice, and complain to my wife how painful it is for the next week. That is if I am lucky and didn't break the whole thing. Summer. When you're a kid, it's 3 months of freedom from school. When you're an adult, you still have to go to work, but now it's sweltering hot and you're sweating your balls off all day, every day. Staying home on a sick day. As a kid it was a huge victory, got to stay in bed all day, watch TV, and having a parent tend to your every need. Then as an adult you're just thinking about the work you're gonna have to make up for and how you hope you don't need to go to a doctor. Setting all my G.I. Joes and Transformers up across the living room and playing all afternoon, having battles and adventures. My mom always thought it was cute. My wife just thinks it's weird. Birthdays. This is true. As a kid, the two big events of the year were Christmas and birthdays. Now there's just nothing. Christmas was actually going to be my answer. As a kid it's magical, as an adult, and a parent, it's an absolute chore. Spending tons of money on gifts, wrapping, decorating, cooking/baking. Also that the kids can have those special, magical moments, which they have absolutely zero clue how much work and money and effort goes into. I start dreading it right around the beginning of November. My parents' hometown. It's in the country and everything there is always a decade behind. The road to my grandma's house didn't get paved until like 08, it was just a sand road. As a kid my cousins and I would go around on bikes and fish, play with other cousins that lived around there, look for stray dogs. Now as an adult it's all super depressing because I realize how much in poor shape everything is, and most of my cousins are stressed out or locked up. I went to visit for the first time in years a few months back and it broke my heart to see the shape of my late grandma's house, but at the same time my family there was so happy to see me that it balanced it all out. Video games. Honestly, why are they so complicated these days? Remember being able to pick up a controller and start playing without having to download updates and go through tutorials and setup and DLC.